My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, welcome to all of you for today's holistic wellness program. Before commencing the program, my sincere pronouns to my Brahmarshi Patriji, our beloved founder, and my great grandmaster, Matar Babaji, all the astral masters, all the pyramid masters. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, today we got late. Friends, already I posted in the group. Hope you have seen the WhatsApp group, right? 15 minutes delay. 8:15 we are starting and we'll be closing at 9:15, right? 9:15, 9:20, right? Okay. So before starting the session, friends, I'll try to teach you the acupressure point for high BP. Okay. High BP, if anybody is suffering, please use this technique. You can relieve and you can come out of the high BP very easily, right? You can do it at your home itself. You don't need any tablets, nothing, no injections, no much worry about it. Okay, very simple points. I'll try to teach you. Please note it down. Okay, the high BP point, acupressure point, the excellent remedy, acupressure. See here, the center of the two forms here. This is called kidney point. Center, especially the palm center. Keep pressing. Press like this. Press it. Keep it for 5 seconds. Leave it. See, when you are pressing, also you'll find if at all any problem is there with respect to the blood pressure. If you have already problem within your body, it's already you're facing. It's going on. When you press, you will feel the pain. So as long as the pain is there, that means the problem is existing. So if you keep pressing like this, if you go and activate that point, slowly, what happens? Slowly, what happens is this pain will go. It means the problem is resolved now. Okay, that means there is energy flow started between this point to the respective organ. So that is the indication that the pain disappears as you go on press. The first few pressings, maybe 5, 10 times, when you are pressing. So you can continuously press for 10 to 20 times. And if you feel pain and rupturing, leave it for 2 hours, again start. Okay, like that. So if I press like this, then leave it. Press like this, leave it. When you press, if you find a pain, yes, you identified, located correct point. That's the meaning. You located the correct point for that particular disease. That's the meaning of it. Okay. So remember these points. And also there are 2 more points, 4 more points also there. After this, you can do this also. See here, this wrist crease. This is a wrist crease. Okay. Wrist crease, this is 1 point. And 2 fingers, another point. And center, the middle finger comes to here. 1 point here. To again, 2.5 finger. That means 2.5. 2.5 means it comes here. So these are the 4 points. Okay. This point, this little finger ending here, wrist crease. This point, and then 2 fingers away, 1 more point, and then center 1 point, and 2.5 finger, again 1 more point. These are the 4 points. Press this one first, then these points also. Then you'll be out of the blood pressure. Okay. So my dear friends, notice this. Okay. Same thing. Here also 10 times press like this, leave it. 10 times, press it like this, keep it, leave it like that 10 times, 10 times, 10 times, or more also if you can. Here. So this is this point, closer, 2 feet, 2 finger away. This to this point, 2.5 finger, 2.5 finger away. Like that. Okay, please notice this and please note it down. This one, friends, and you can use in your daily life, right? So let's start the. So my dear friends, let's start the meditation today. The Anapanasati meditation. Let's all sit in the meditation now. So you already know how to practice it, but I'll be teaching you. I'll be giving the guidelines. So go into the deep meditation now. So clasp the fingers like this. Clasp the fingers to fingers, and keep on thighs. Okay. And the down, you have to cross the legs, both the legs like this. Okay. Sit straight. Your back must be erected. No bending. Must be erected like this. Okay. Sit straight and remove the spectacles. So no spectacles. And if you want, you can drink 1 glass of water. Okay. Make it around you dark, as much as dark possible. Now, no much light required. When you are doing meditation, not much of light. Remember this point. Now, so slowly close your eyes. Everybody, gently close the eyes. Gently, smoothly, just close your eyes. Close your both eyes. Now, start observing natural breath. Natural, simple, tender, smooth, generic, tranquil, peaceful, harmonious. Go on, observe the breath, my dear friends. Keep observing the breath. Go on, observe the breath. No thinking at all. Do not allow any thoughts and do not make any thoughts. Now we are going to the deep meditation. What is more important is we need to have complete peace of mind. It means the complete emptiness within our mind. No more disturbance, no more turbulence. Just the empty state of mind. For that, always be with your breath. Once you start observing the breath, you are with a natural breath. You are just go on observing it. Then the amount of thoughts in the mind will come down to go on reduce. Number of thoughts will go on reduce. The mind will slowly become empty. The emptiness of mind is the goal of meditation. Cleansing the mind is the aim of meditation. The emptiness is godliness. The emptiness is consciousness. That is the purest form of consciousness. We are that. We are the soul consciousness. We are that pure emptiness. We are the pure consciousness, my dear friends. Go on, observe your breath. Just keep observing your breath. If any thought comes, cut the thought right away and come back to the breath again. Refocus onto your breath, flow of the breath. Do not travel with any thought. Do not analyze the thought. Do not interfere with the thought. Nothing is required. When you are sitting in the meditation, it is absolutely empty. It must be absolutely empty. No need of thinking anything. Nothing to think. Nothing to generate any thoughts. Just be with your emptiness. Be with your breath, natural breath. Last 1 minute. Final 1 minute, my dear friends. Final 30 seconds, last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds, final 5 seconds. Give it your breath, not open the eyes. Slowly come back to the body awareness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your hands on your eyes for 5 more seconds. Gently touch your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly take away your hands. Slowly come back to the body awareness, friends. Right. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, today we have done wonderful meditation now, the last 45 minutes, right? So now, our today's spiritual wisdom, sharing of spiritual wisdom is karma and reincarnation. How the karma and reincarnation both are connected each other. Okay, let's understand. For the next 15-20 minutes, we'll quickly finish it. So, my dear friends, what is karma? Karma means a deed. Karma means a deed or action. Okay. Also, karma is not separated from its results. Okay. It's called karana karya sambandha. Cause and effect. The cause and effect. In fact, the karma word, the word itself refers whatever the action and its result. Both will be inside that. So try to understand this. Okay. They're not separated. They're never separated. It looks like it's separate, but both are in the same, right? See, as an example, I'll give an example to you. Take one mango seed. Okay. The mango seed, if you take and if you go and sow into the land, okay, the soil, what happens is from the mango seed, the plant will start coming. That means the seed will germinate and then give the birth to the mango plant, isn't it? So now what happened is, so the seed has given a birth to the plant. So that is, seed is the cause and the effect is the mango plant here. Okay. Now, when the mango plant grows, then it also produces a lot of seeds. In fact, it produces a lot of seeds again. So that means again in the effect also there is a cause. Okay, in the effect, that means in the tree, again a lot of seeds are coming out, right? That means there is a cause inside that. The cause is there in the effect is there in the cause. Both are one and the same. They are not separate at all. That's why whenever I refer karma means, the karma means not only the action plus result. So that is equal to the karma, refers to karma, my dear friends. Now, so this karma, the deed, okay, the deed and karma, this has to be done all the time with a trikarana suddhi, my dear friends. Trikarana suddhi means what? So manasa, vacha, karmana. That means our thinking, our talking, and our doing. So that is chesta kshetra, bhavana kshetra, vak kshetra, bhavana kshetra, kshetra, kshetra. So these three must be pure. It must be pure enough. Otherwise, what happens? It attracts the karma. How does the karma affect? Karma is going to be attracted to every soul, my dear friends. So the karma, we always say that karma means in the with respect to negative side, we always think, isn't it? But karma is always divided into two types, in fact, three types: good karma, bad karma, and also the so-called mixed karma, isn't it? So good karma means we all know, like when we do some good service or help to other person, it's a good karma. When we do the bad, the kind of a bad karma means a bad work, or something we hurt other people, right? That's a bad karma. But always remember, so we think that karma means only doing, isn't it? So not only doing, thinking, doing, talking. These three things will attract the karma if you don't do properly. Okay, with your words, for example, if you hurt other person, isn't it? See, many times the great, the leaders of a particular nation, if we talk unnecessarily, if we talk, some wrong words, if we use, the moment you use the wrong words, it's going to, give a lot of agitation. It may leads to a big agitation in the country, or it may leads to some kind of a war between the two countries, isn't it? So that the kind of effect will be there. You must be very careful when you're talking. You should have a lot of awareness when you're talking, isn't it? So that is why the talking also should be having highest purity, or you can say like, you should have the clean, you should have clean, and should have the power within the words, whatever you do. Okay, it should be always positive, it should be pure enough. So then what happened? That is cleansed, that is your talking is cleansed. Okay, so that is purified. So that is called that doesn't attract any negative karma. The same way, when you are thinking, for example, in your thinking also, you are if you are if you are thinking negatively on other person, or you are expecting something negative should happen to other person, all that if you do, that is also negative thinking. It attracts the karma, it attracts some kind of a karma balance to you, my dear friends. It's very important. Thinking also must be pure. It must be cleansed. That's why we always say, do meditation, clean your manomaya kosha or mind so that it is pure enough. It doesn't make any negative thoughts on any other person, on about yourself, and also about others. Do not make any negative thoughts. So thoughts also will attract karma. Remember this. Now, finally doing. That means if you do any work, or if you try to create some action, that action results into some kind of a negative effects to other people. It can be anything. It can be animal, human beings, plants, or any other living being. If you are giving a hurt, if you are giving a pain, physical, for example, it can be a mental, it can be a mental violence or a physical violence, in fact. So of course, with your words, you may cause some mental agony or mental violence to other person, right? With your thought, of course, with the thoughts, it can't show up, and you won't understand. The other person also won't understand. But definitely, whatever the thoughts you are releasing, you know that what kind of thoughts you are releasing, negative thoughts, positive thoughts. So that's why be careful on what kind of thoughts you are releasing. But when you are doing, you must be so careful that that activity or the action what you create, the kriya, the karmas, what you do at your hand, it must be pure enough not to hurt other person. It can help other people, but it should not go and hurt other person, where it may hurt physically or mentally. That means a physical violence or a mental violence, both will become a negative karma. So this we have to remember, friends. It's very, very important. This is Trikarana Suddhi. We call it as Trikarana Suddhi. Likewise, friends, what will happen is here, always remember one thing. We all come to the Earth planet, especially we take birth, isn't it? We take the birth from Supreme Intelligence. We come out of the Supreme Intelligence, basically. We come out of the Supreme Intelligence, and we take birth on the Earth planet. So why do we take the birth, first of all? We need to understand. So three, four things. Okay, three, four things always are destined for us to do here when we come here every time in every life. So in fact, many of us will doubt whether reincarnation is there or not. Right? Reincarnation is very much there. Of course, some religions won't tell explicitly, but they know very well. So without reincarnation, friends, if you just observe two people's life on this earth planet, will not be similar. Even in the same family, even brothers and two brothers also, one's life and other's life, if you compare, they will be always dissimilar. They will not be same. The reason being, So the reason being, these persons, the earlier lives, the other person's earlier lives, both are not same. What they have done, what they achieved, what they left over, and what kind of negative karmas they have done. So right, all that will be different from one person to other person. The same thing they experience in this life. You can't escape. Friends, to the Earth planet, there is a one particular law which is defined very well by the Almighty. Okay, that is the God's law. It's a God's law. That is law of karma, law of causation, law of cause and effect. All three names are similar. That all three names are one and the same. Okay, law of causation, law of cause and effect, karma siddhanta, law of karma. So this is very important. Remember this. So what does it say actually? What does it say is, whatever, if there is a cause, there will be effect. If you do negative karma, you get negative result. If you do positive karma, you have to experience the positive results, right? So if you do great karmas, you definitely you are eligible to receive the great results. In fact, in this life or next life. Similarly, friends, anybody, all the human beings, especially I'm telling you, all the human beings on this earth planet, they have to be abide by this law. Nobody can escape. Even the gods. So the gods and goddesses who come to the earth planet, isn't it? So they also cannot escape this law of karma. The reason is, without law of karma, you can't expect this earth will be like this, friends. Otherwise, what happened? We have willpower, we have freedom, we have free will, isn't it? All the human beings are given the free will. With the free will, we can do anything. We go on do the maximum amount of damage, and we go on do any kind of all unnecessary doings we tries to take place on the earth planet, if we are not abide by the law of karma. So that is the reason, because we are co-creators. The God has given the power to co-create. I was telling in the earlier classes, we can create. We can create. We have done already. You see, you observe this earth planet. Who has done this all this creation? You think that no, the God has done all the creation. No, God has created us. God has created the Prakriti, that is nature kingdom, animals, birds, and the plants, and the all the sea animals, ocean, you can say, all the oceans, everything He has created, and Earth also created, and we are also created. Now the rest everything is done by us. Okay, rest everything in this Earth planet, whatever you see, the great ports are there, the great you can say airport, and the cities, and you can see the big plants, these great industries, whatnot, everything, whatever you see on this earth planet, are is completely co-created by human being. So that is the power is vested with the human being, friends. It is given by God. He has given it, but we must use it in a proper way. So not like creating an atom bomb. That is not the way. So that we have done it. We have done it. Human being has done it. That's why we are in the we are we are living with the grimming of fear. We are living all the time, all the countries, even the countries heads are, the people also, they are living in the fear. Why this so much fear on this earth planet? The first and foremost is, we are giving a lot of fear to the animals. So that is reflecting on us back. So that's why we are suffering. So much fear. Why for the human beings? Why so many diseases for the human beings? Right? So the reason is, especially the kind of negative karmas we are doing in this life or previous life. Okay, so all this previous life negative karmas, there is one statement: Purva Janma Krutam Papam Vyadi Rupena Pidete. Now, what is the meaning of it? That means all your earlier janmas, whatever the papa karmas, sins, what you committed, they have to be experienced in the form of diseases on this earth planet. That's what is happening. So what is new in this? So there's nothing surprise. We have to go through. That's the law of karma. It doesn't leave anybody. It doesn't leave, not even God. If you come and reincarnate on the earth planet, it doesn't leave even the God also. He has to go through the same cycle, my dear friends. He has to take the birth and grow here and do karmas. If he does good job, if he does good karma, he'll get good results. If he does bad karma, you'll also get bad results. So that's like, it's like a Newton's law. Newton's third law, every reaction there's equal and opposite reaction. We all read, isn't it? So it is similar. This law of karma exactly goes in the similar fashion. Whatever the action you do, equal and opposite, there will be a reaction. Same way, there is a cause, there is an effect also, my dear friends. So that is why what we all need to do is, we came to the earth planet. But what purpose we came? So there are few things. to achieve or whatever, right? So we have to experience those things. We came here. The number one, we have done some previous negative karmas, some bad karmas or good karmas. Let me tell you, even if you do good karmas, you have to reincarnate in order to experience. Finally, you must become nirguna. Finally, you must become niskama karma, niskami. So niskama karma, you have to come to that point that I will try to explain you little while. I'll try to explain you how you can become the karmic less, how you can become the karma debt free. That is, how you can come out of the karmic bondage. So there's a equation for it. There is a solution for it, so that you will avoid the reincarnation. So friends, why do we reincarnate here? There are seriously or sincerely, if you try to understand the human beings, you will find some reasons for reincarnation all the time. What are those? So we try to experience all our negative karmas which are in the bank balance. For example, so we have a karma balance, karma bank. So in the karma bank, what all the karma, the balances will be there. Whatever we have done in the all the past lives, whatever we do, that is called sanchita karma. In the Sanchita karma, so it's a baggage of all karmas. It is there. So you need to pay them back. You need to pay them back. That means you're given some trouble to somebody, or you're cheated, you're given him, or you're killed him, or you've done what not everything you've done. You might have done it. Okay, because those are the lower lives. The every soul will starts its life with a so-called the you can say like infant soul. It starts with the infant soul, then slowly it becomes a child soul, then it becomes a young soul, then it becomes a the so-called young soul, and then mature soul, isn't it? Old soul, like that. It grow like how physical body grows in the stages, right? Similarly, even soul also grows in the stages. So that is why. So definitely, all we and all the human beings might have done some karmas, definitely in the past life. That is why the moment you take the birth on this earth planet, somebody suddenly he born as a blind, somebody born as a deaf, no idea why he's born, and somebody born with the both legs are damaged, isn't it? Like a polio comes just after the birth, polio comes just at the time of birth itself. Some blood cancer is there. So you can imagine all this, how these things are happening. Varied things are happening. Multitude things are happening with a human being. Different human being will face different issues, right? That's all because of your negative karmas, what you have done. So that's why every human birth takes place here because of your previous karmas, number one. Number two, so you also come here to learn new things. Number three, you also come here to test yourself, right? So test yourself. What is the testing? I generally, when I go to the upper planes, that is Atma Lokas, Paralokas, spiritual worlds, after anybody's death here, okay, every physical body died here, every soul will travel to the, or it will relocate to its own home, its own hometown, or can say its own its own loka, spiritual lokas, or you can say Atma Loka, spirit worlds, and you can say all the different astral worlds. It will go and reside there. How much time it will reside? It will reside for maximum time there only. Minimum time here. We come here for minimum time. Like a picnic, we come here. Okay. So when we come to picnic, what happened? We need to forget everything, isn't it? We need to forget everything. We need to take the 100% experience here, isn't it? So we have to take. That's why live 100% here. So don't say like this is a problem, that problem, and he is giving trouble to me. The other person is causing some troubles. No, they're all excuses. You have to live here 100%. Whatever it matters, doesn't matter. Nothing matters here. You need to live 100% here. Take complete experience and pay all your old life karmas. Pay the balance, all the balance you clear it off, and live completely here and do good karmas. Try to do good karmas and try to help other people. And if you find any people who are going down, with respect to soul evolution, somebody you find is a good person but is dragging down because of some other people influence, try to make him, try to uplift him, isn't it? So if you find a bad things are going on earth planet, try to correct them. Try to correct them if possible, within your limits. If possible, try to do that, right? And also whatever you learned, even when you are in the upper plane, you are there for maximum time. I told you, right? After the death, every soul will reside in the atma lokas or paralokas for maximum time. There you learn some skills. Okay, but those skills to exhibit or to test yourself, you have to come down to the earth planet. There is no mechanism to test over there. The reason is all are good souls and all the souls are great souls, and there won't be any kind of a exhibition or exhibiting your skills. So you have to come down to the earth planet. That is why everybody choose to come to the earth planet, my dear friends. That is the reason. So we all come here. So that means for experience, for training, for testing, and for paying back karmas. Okay, by paying the karmas, and to help your own near and dear ones in the past life. In the past life, you might have found some near and dear ones already taken the birth here. So you come and take the birth along with them. The reason is you want to help them because they helped in the previous life. He was a mother to you, right? Now you became a child to him. Then you start helping them. So that's how things are taken place. But the reincarnation always takes place for these reasons, friends. All these are correct. So there are no other reasons. The reasons are these are the reasons with which the reincarnation always takes place on the Earth planet. Please remember this. Now, if you want to avoid the reincarnation itself, what must be done? The reason is what has to be done is, friends, we must pay all the karmas as much as possible now. Do not postpone. Why do you postpone? For example, if I get a difficulty, if I get a disease, if I get a financial problem, if I get into some kind of a some other issues, then I fear about it, isn't it? I'm not ready to face it. I'll try to postpone it. That is not correct. Face it now. Pay it back. Close your karma. That's very, very important. Okay. Otherwise, instead of facing that problem so severely, if you have no patience, you have no energy, what do? You try to help others who are suffering with the same issue. For example, one issue you are getting, one issue you have it now. So similarly, you find other people also facing the same problem. So now you pay back your karma, or you reduce the intensity of your karma, right? Experience of your karma. If you want to reduce the intensity, help the other people who are suffering with the same issue, right? So then what happened? You are paying back your karma, and even then you are paying back your karma. Try to find the ways like this. Okay, so you go on, find the ways like this and pay back, clear your old balance karmas. Okay, so that's very, very important. So unless you clear all your old balance karmas, friends, you have to visit this earth planet again and again. That is why so this this cycle of death and birth is always taking place. You go back, and then you stay over there for some time and you relax yourself there, and then again you choose the another body and choose the parents. If at all you are a good soul, you are given the choice for the parents. If you are a bad soul here, you are a criminal here, you gone back there, you lived there in the so-called the lower astral world, lower astral world, that is a hell. Basically, the hell, that is a lower astral world, the realm number 1 to 3. You stay there and you suffer there so much. Then finally you request the God. So I want to take a birth back again to Earth planet. I'll try to clear all my karmas. Now this time I will improve. You take a chance, and again you come down here. So that's how it happens, friends. The birth will be taken place. So now what happens is, in this every instant, whenever you come to the Earth planet, try, if at all you come through any karma, many times, let me tell you, if anybody is getting more pain in the life because of kind of financial problems, loss of somebody, or loss of like you're not excelling at your work, and you are getting always some troubles with other people, anything you are getting this sort of things. Okay, never ever get fear, never ever be shaken. So straight away, go straight and face it. Have meditation with you. So go and always do practice of meditation, Sajjana Sangatya, Swadhyaya, then keep facing the problems, friends. Then what will happen? The intensity of the problem will reduce. Number one. Number two, you will come out of all these karmas very fast. In this life itself, you will nullify them. You will make them zero. Right? So anything, friends. See, the karma, why the reincarnation always takes place is at the time of the death. If you notice what all the things are going within your mind, that will again drag you back to the Earth planet. Okay, that is the end. That is the end point. The end point, what are there in your mind? What all the things you kept here? So that will drag back to the Earth planet, right? So try to understand. So that means what? Whatever the phobias, whatever the all the whatever the desires, whatever the unfulfilled promises and unfulfilled the kind of you can say like wishes, whatever you have within your mind, all that will drag you and back to the Earth planet. Again, you have to take the birth. There is no question of escaping. Is what I'm trying to say. So if you want to escape out of this, the law of karma, if you want to, come out of this reincarnation, you want to become birthless, right? Then what are the best method is two best methods. Number one, let me tell this and then we'll finish the today's session, my dear friends. So first one is niskama karma. From now, in this life, current life, this is useful for current life, my dear friends, in order to not to create any more negative karmas. What is the niskama karma? Do your work, don't expect the fruits. Okay? Do your duty, don't expect the fruits. So go on, give your effort. Okay? Selflessly, relentlessly, you do it. Okay? Then don't expect anything in return. So that will reduce the current life karmas. It will make zero. Next, past life karmas, make it zero. How do you make it zero? Right? So for that, only one, the best, the foremost, the very best technique is one thing I told you already, you have to face the karmas, then make it zero. Or you can help physically to the people who are suffering with the same karmas, you can also make it zero. Right? These are some of the methods, but everybody will not get the opportunity, such kind of opportunity. What do we do then? Then what you do is so start your spiritual journey. Start your adhyatmika prayana. So then what will happen here? Do more and more meditation, right? So make yourself, make your mind completely empty. Get into the emptiness. Then slowly, you realize yourself basically, and your wisdom will increase. Then you become a best meditator. Then slowly, you become a master, isn't it? Then you become a jnani, vijnani. So by becoming a jnani, vijnani, what will happen is in Bhagavad Gita, it's stated very clearly, Jnana Agni Dagda Karmana. Now, what is the meaning of it? If you go on, gain the wisdom with your meditation, sajjana sangatya, swadhyaya, then you also realized yourself. Who are you? You are a atmic consciousness. You are not this physical body. You are not this mind. You are not this intellect. You are beyond all this. You are something eternal, non-changing, isn't it? So when you come to know this, the moment you come to know, the moment you realize this, that means you are self-realized person. You are enlightened being. You are enlightened master. So when you come to that position, my dear friends, it means your wisdom is raised. Your wisdom is enormous. So this wisdom is going to burn all your previous life karmas. You become a karmaless person. You come out of the karmic bondage. No more karma debt. No more karmic debt, my dear friends. So then you are away from all these karmas. You become a Brahma Gnani. Okay, so that's how you can come out of these karmas. So once you come out of the karmic bondage, you become karmaless and you are karmic debt free person, right? So human being, then you become a birthless person. You have no more reincarnation, no more incarnation onto this earth planet, friends. So this is how you can come out of the all the again and again take place the taking the birth onto the earth's planet. You can definitely come out of that cycle, right? It's a cycle of birth and death, my dear friends. Reincarnation cycle. Okay, so this is what about the karma and reincarnation, friends. Okay, thank you so much. Dhanyavad, all of you. So probably we don't have question answers hour. I think question answer session we don't have because already 9:27. I'll be starting now in a few minutes. I'll be starting Kannada session. Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry for that inconvenience. If you have any questions are there, please ask tomorrow. I will clarify all the questions. Write it down and I'll ask me tomorrow. Tomorrow class, I'll clarify all the questions. Right. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad to all of you.